or mythological, has been an enduring symbol of immortality, rebirth, order out of chaos, and triumph over death. The phoenix has been depicted in a wide variety of ways throughout many cultures and time periods, but all these legends seem to share the central characteristics which make the phoenix legend powerful and resilient, most notable, the longevity of the bird. It is said to have a lifespan of 600 to 1,000 years. The phoenix is most famous for the spectacular way in which it dies and is reborn through a process of spontaneous combustion, which incubates its egg, and from its ashes, a new phoenix is reborn.
When the time came to select an appropriate emblem for the Great Seal of the United States of America, several designs were submitted. These are described by Galliard Hunt in The History of the Seal of the United States, published in Washington, D.C. in 1909. Most of the designs originally submitted had the phoenix bird on its nest of flames as the central motif.
Is a phoenix. They burst into flame when it is time for them to die, and then they are reborn from the ashes.
Welcome to the United Nations Security Council. The Security Council is the most significant part of the UN. The Security Council is made up of 15 different countries. They sit here around this circular table.
The Security Council is called to order.
Security Council. What y'all know about the Security Council?
Signifies a new beginning. It's about the phoenix rising out of the ashes.
Notice the giant mural that towers over the Security Council room. The central focus of the UN mural is the phoenix bird that has risen. The phoenix bird is a symbol of Lucifer.
What?
Egyptians believed that the phoenix symbolized a god who rose to heaven in the form of a morning star like Lucifer after his fire immolation of death and rebirth.
I did not know that.
Notice that the phoenix bird is not standing above his own ashes. He is standing above his old skin. Like a snake, he has shed his old skin and is revealing himself as God at the center of the mural. At the top left, there is a church steeple without a cross. The missing cross symbolizes the death of Christianity. Below, a woman receives the rays of the sun god, while the man in front of her plays Pan's flute. To their right are two pyramid symbols and people joined together by a long blue serpent-like claw. Below the risen phoenix, a sword is driven through a dragon beast. This represents the killing of old beliefs and religions that depicted Lucifer as a beast. The New World religion worships him as beautiful. In this post-apocalyptic mural, the military man standing on the tail of the beast represents worldwide military power. He tips his helmet to the elite, who are climbing out from underground cities where they safely hid from the apocalypse.
Armed security patrol the entrance to a doomsday bunker that's reserved for the wealthy elite.
Now check this out.
Sales are booming. These 16,000-pound doors lock you inside.
16,000 pounds.
We're heading deep below the surface of the earth into an underground bunker like no other.
We are in a typical full-floor residential unit, and even though we are more than 100 feet underground right now,
100 feet.
You can see that it's certainly not a claustrophobic area.
12 luxurious condos exist here with fireplaces, high-end appliances, jacuzzis, even windows. Yes, windows. High-definition TVs broadcast a live feed of the outside world right into your living room.
Ain't that nothing?
For this 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo, $2.3 million.
I'm getting
Well,
that.
the sign says, "Welcome to the beach."
And look at this. It's a swimming pool
Look
with
at that.
slide and waterfall.
Look at that.
DC officials flock to doomsday camps. What do they know that we don't know?
Facts.
Most
Underground.
of the big Hollywood producers were evacuating to New Zealand or Tasmania.
What?
Behind the phoenix, the ghostly figures of the walking dead are stepping into a void. They symbolize depopulation.
He shall come as an eagle against the house of the Lord, because they have transgressed my covenant and trespassed against my law.
On the
What?
right panel, the pale horse from the book of Revelation,
The pale horse.
the bringer of death to humanity through weapons, hunger, and disease.
Speaking of the pale horse, I'm gonna do some videos on that. I think about 6 months ago I watched Behold of the Pale Horse. They got it free on YouTube. Man, that shit's deep, yo. And that joint came out in the 90s, and then everything that joint said, we are here today.
The man is releasing him. The chained black man represents slavery, while the top panel of the mural shows a technologically advanced white race.
Donald Trump signs an unprecedented bill commemorating the first Negro slaves to arrive on the shores of America in 1619.
I just want to take a few moments to thank the House for the work they did recently on H.R. 1242. Yeah.
You see Donald Trump right here? He's signing right now saying DB is no longer gang stalk. He is no longer on the national security watch list. Leave him the fuck alone. That's what he's signing right there.
I want to urge the Senate to take action on this bill as well. As far as the support of it, it's 1242. It's the 400 Years of African American History Commission Act.
Thank you and good morning. I'm so thrilled to work together on this very important bill, the 400 Years of African American History Commission Act.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
The Order of the Phoenix.
In the main oval panel above the phoenix bird, a woman is holding flowers. She is the bride in a wedding ceremony. Who are these newlyweds that are kneeling submissively beneath the serpent in the overhead tree? The serpent in human form is tempting the little girl Eve, who accepts the apple. On the right side of the top panel, a reptilian green creature with scaly skin is dancing with a naked woman while musicians entertain him.
There you go with the reptilians again.
The general message of the UN's Phoenix Rising mural is that humanity is stepping into a new Luciferic reality. Beneath this disturbingly prophetic mural, world leaders make global decisions that affect the lives of nearly 7 billion people.
This is Phoenix. She's considered an avian ambassador, a link between the world of the wild eagle and our own. A very charismatic bird, a creature worthy of being America's national symbol.
What's hard for most people to grasp is that our elected government leaders are involved in an apocalyptic scheme to enslave the masses under a world government dictatorship.
Nah, you lying.
Elected government leaders are involved in an apocalyptic scheme to enslave the masses under a world government dictatorship.
That would never happen. Jesus loves me. God got my back. Jesus would never allow that to happen. And you know what's funny too, because them dumb folk would say stupid stuff like that. Like, I'm being sarcastic, but there's really dummies out there that talk like that, and nowhere in the scriptures talks like that. Nobody, even none of the apostles, disciples, Jesus himself didn't even talk like that. Jesus said they're gonna get your ass. That's what he said. But of course, y'all don't know what he said because you don't read the damn book. Great Britain, mother of the Phoenix conspiracy.
It seems many Hollywood spellcasters are aware of the global secret societies and their Phoenix conspiracy.
American Gods. Yo, I remember American Gods.
The more TV and movies.
I gotta watch American Gods. I forgot about that.
But remember, like any demon, before they come in, you must open the door, and predictive programming is how they knock and reveal themselves to you. Let's decode Hollywood's apocalyptic prophecies hidden in plain sight.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities.
The Amazon original series, American Gods, reveals the pagan roots of many American legends, holidays, and traditions. These customs lurk beneath the surface of a thinly veiled Christian veneer.
There you go. That's this the.
What's waiting for you on the show?
I gotta rewatch that joint. That joint was hard. He was like, "You already dead."
FX original
I don't know if y'all seen that.
Story Apocalypse. This series continues to incorporate the real-life historical figure.
This video right here is like 6. This video right here I'm playing is like 6 years old. Shout out to Shadow Paradise, man. They be dropping that heat.
Delphine LaLaurie. As a reoccurring character on the show, the real LaLaurie was an 1800s New Orleans witch who tortured, mutilated, and murdered her slaves in the most gruesome ways imaginable. The FX show is making a clear connection between the coming apocalypse and the demonic spirits that possess Madame Delphine LaLaurie to commit these hideous crimes.
You arrive in America, land of opportunity, milk and honey, and guess what?
Forced labor was used to erect Egyptian-style obelisks, monuments, and landmarks built in relation to the stars, all placed in such a way to create a map covered with geometric patterns, sigils used in mass incantations, casting binding spells on the uninitiated, unsuspecting inhabitants of the land.
Reports about the opioid crisis in America.